Tasha, and I'll be doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel, everybody. So, we're going to be going into the Modern Love Tarot tonight, as well as the Island Love Oracle. Okay, and then I have the Karma Oracle. So that's what I have for us this evening. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. I apologize for being a little tardy. I ran to the store before the reading, which I never do. I try not to run to the store, but my kids' activities, of course, because school's getting ready to come on down. You know, you got to have snacks because they're going to be coming home. Look, it was raining outside. The bottom of my pants legs are all wet and everything. So let me see who all is in here. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. Well, hello, Daisy Neves, Clifford Beans, JB Smooth, Ryan from the 8, Boo Boo Bear, Martin Sister. What it do, baby? How y'all doing? Okay, so let me just pull up the chat. And I do, like I am. I really am sorry, y'all. Y'all probably like, Tasha, it's always something with you. Okay. So I'm a little nervous about the reading. Spirit kind of told me what the reading is about, but I am a little bit nervous. I cannot lie. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Cause like they just told me a little bit about what it was about. They haven't really told me everything that it was about. Hold on 2 seconds, everybody. Give me 2 seconds. All right, let's see here. All right, have a cords out the way. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's see what we got. What's up, Miss Namie? How you doing? Lion Brimstone Records. How you doing? Dennis, Tamal, JB Smooth. Holy Spirit's in the house. Okay. Anybody else? MKO. What's up, Giovanna? How you doing, Giovanna Dixon? Okay. Well, just send me an email and I'll send you the information. They're not expensive. the personal reads. They're very reasonable. I have seen some readers. I'll be like, dang, is anybody paying for them reads? So, there's some readers out here that, hey, baby, you're going to have to go about some change for some reasons. Not me. Mine's are really reasonable. Okay, let's see. What is in the energy? This is current energy, by the way. Okay? Current energy. Current energy is what I have. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective of all 12 signs? This is the current energy. Starting off with the 6 of Cups here in the reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Hello, QB. And the 3 of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So there is a cycle that's closing. Okay, we got the World here at the bottom. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So we know that something is closing out. Something that was very out of balance. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. So something is closing out. There's been a breakup. 4 Wands in reverse. Okay, 4 Wands is Aries. So we got Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. All right. So there's a cycle closing after a breakup. And after this breakup, there is some instability. It could be in the area of finance with Temperance being here. There's a family on this card. So you and this person could have children. Don't have to. But it's like a breakup of a family or just a breakup of a marriage overall. You and this person could have lived together. Hence the family card. Y'all could have had a home together. If you don't have children, you know, maybe some things are changing. You know, your lifestyle changes. Y'all sell the home, you get an apartment, whatever. So something here has ended. A cycle has closed. There's some instability after a breakup. So that being said, how you doing, Kisugi Parker and Ethan Woody? How you doing? Latia Jack from Rockland, California. Welcome back, baby. Okay, so let's get into it. So we got the 6 of Cups in reverse. All the cards are in reverse. So this is the 6 of Cups. I'm going to show them to you in the upright, but they're all in reverse. 6 of Cups, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Okay, now let's talk about this Six of Cups. So there has been some disloyalty, there's some hate, pain, and despair. Whenever there's Six of Cups, it's like this is somebody you've been knowing for a long time. Some of y'all since childhood, others y'all it's just been you dated this person for a long time, and being that it's in reverse, you and this person are not. There should be some love, baby. Y'all got history. But instead of it being love, there's problems here. Okay? So instead of there being love, I'm getting disloyalty. I'm getting hate, pain, despair, emotional upset. So y'all could be, somebody could be feeling emotionally abused in some kind of way, whatever. Now, all of this disloyalty and this hate and this pain and despair and not showing the other person love has led to a breakup. We just seen that. Hierophant is in reverse. This is the Hierophant. This is a marriage card. Okay. Now, so it has led to some sort of breaking up due to some pain that was somebody inflicted pain. And it led to y'all not making it. Page of Wands. This is Aries energy. And the Hierophant is Taurus. Okay. So here it is with this Page of Wands. It's in reverse. Things between you and this person can't get off the ground because one of y'all is coming at the other one kind of, well, rather reckless without love in the air, right? So whenever we have somebody coming at us reckless, it's going to lead to some hurt feelings, okay? Now, Eight of Pentacles, things cannot work when you coming towards me reckless in a disrespectful manner, right? So things are not working out. You can't get nothing off the ground. The relationship can, it's like the foundation is going to blow up because, you know, foundations need to be built on friendship, love, loyalty, respect. And when all of these things are missing, the relationship cannot get off the ground. So in a way, if you start a relationship without all of these things missing, and the only thing you have is history with somebody. We got history. I've been knowing you, but I don't respect you. Then guess what eventually is going to happen? The relationship is going to self-sabotage because it doesn't have what it needs in order to be sustainable. So the Three of Wands is in reverse. And this is a girl looking at a map. And the Three of Wands here is about waiting on ships to come in. It's about divine timing. It's also about seeing a vision and holding the line. Well, this person is not holding the vision because it's built on a rocky foundation. So, of course, this relationship feels self-sabotage here with the Three of Wands, which is Aries. Eight of Pentacles here is Virgo. All right. Now, let's get into it. What's up, Miss Edwards? Jamie Yabaro. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, let's get into it. So, with the Six of Cups here in the Hierophant, like I said, there was some disloyalty that led to a breakup. Let's talk about this Six of Cups. Ooh, excuse me. Man, I had to sneeze all over myself. I felt spirit tickling my nose. I felt it. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. So sorry. I sneezed on me, not my cards. I sneezed all over my own chest. Thank you so much, Miss Edwards, Bethany, and Kasugi. I appreciate it. What's up, Ramesh? Okay. Let's get into it. Six of Cups, please, Holy Spirit. What do you have for the Six of Cups here in reverse? Oh, we got the Seven of Swords that landed on the floor. So we got the Seven of Swords. And we already see what that looks like. Ooh, Nine of Swords here in the upright. So we got the Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords in the upright. Hangman in reverse. They tickling my nose, y'all. I'm about to sneeze again. I feel it. Okay, so we got Pisces. We got the Seven of Swords, Aquarius. Nine of Swords is Gemini. Okay, so let's talk about it. All right, so thank you to everybody who said bless you. I appreciate you. Okay, so here with the Six of Swords. Remember I said this, there's been some disloyalty. Something has come to light. You see things differently now. With the Hangman here, and this is somebody who is laying in their bed, they're contemplating, and it's almost like having an aha moment. Damn, I see it. Maybe you tried to call somebody. Notice he got his cell phone there, and maybe you're being ghosted. And then it just hits you like this has happened one too many times. I'm calling, I'm texting, they're not answering. And he just sitting there with the phone by his head like he's thinking about it. And it's like the light comes on. What is the light? I'm stressed out. I can't sleep. My heart is breaking. I feel like I'm being ignored. Your first thing is you always think, are they hurt? Some people will actually call the local hospital. You'll start calling around with friends or family. Nothing's panning out. And then it's like, that's when it hits you because you're out here stressed out. This is a pattern. Remember I said the light comes on. Maybe you're recognizing that this is a pattern and your person is stepping out on you. And you just now got to accept that there's some things going on behind your back. Maybe this has happened one too many times. Terrifying in reverse. You decide, somebody's acting like they single. Maybe they should just go on and be single. Okay, so let's talk about the Hierophant. Holy Spirit, what do you got for the Hierophant here in reverse? Hierophant in reverse. We got the Two of Pentacles here in the upright. Ten of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, with the Hierophant, maybe you don't want to hurt anymore. With the ten of Swords here in reverse. The Ten of Swords is somebody that has divorce papers on there. There's a mug with a heart. The wedding ring is on the table next to the mug. There's swords pointing at the clock. And somebody's walking out the door. I know what time it is. Now, this is in reverse. So that means you want to take the pain away. But it's looking like the only thing that's going to take the pain away is to admit to yourself the truth is that I need to be single. They don't want to be here. Because actions speak louder than words. If somebody is constantly ghosting you, not answering their phone, and is walking like a duck and sounding like a duck, it looks like a duck, they don't want to be in a committed relationship. And I just need to face that I'm fighting for something that feels very one-sided. And with the divorce decree, it's time for me to stop hurting and to free myself and to go ahead and just be single. Okay, so here it is. Somebody has decided to be single because they're realizing that their person, Two of Pentacles, is juggling them. Somebody is juggling them. There's a cell phone again. Somebody's not answering the phone. You know they got one. And let me tell y'all something about cell phones. Let's just keep it 100. Every adult in here, and all of y'all are watching me either on a cell device or you're watching me on TV. Most of y'all are watching me on a cell phone. We take our phones everywhere. People shower with them damn things. They sell covers for you to shower with it. You take it with you to the toilet. You take it with you when you eat. You take it with you when you go to work. You check it when you're at the light. We keep our phones on us 24/7. So ain't no excuse on not answering your phone unless you just don't want to. Somebody's juggling you and you know they got their phone with them everywhere. And you're just tired of your emotions being up and down. You may also be tired of your finances being up and down because sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they show up with their half, so most of the time they don't. And my emotions is just upside down because I'm being juggled. You have decided that, listen, my person don't have no boundaries. Nine of Wands is here. They're not having any boundaries. They're not protecting the relationship. And you have to then question yourself, what are you protecting? Are you protecting something that's becoming a headache because you keep being hurt? As time goes on, there's another sword, another sword, another sword, because your person is not protecting the relationship. They're acting like they have no boundaries. So it's like they clearly want to be single. Let me allow them to be single because they don't have boundaries. They're not protecting the relationship. It's starting to feel like the relationship isn't growing. Remember I said that? Now, the Nine of Wands is Sagittarius, the Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. 10 of Swords is Gemini. Okay. Now, we got the Page of Wands. Things are not getting off the ground with you and your person. It's just not. Okay. They're not showing up to the table. So let's talk about this Page of Wands. What's up, Lee Miranda? How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. And Sonya Blade. I'm sorry, y'all. I accidentally went all the way out. Hello, Sonya. Okay. Anybody else that I miss? I think I got most of y'all. Okay. So here we go with this Page of Wands. Page of Wands, please, Holy Spirit, what you got for the Page of Wands in reverse? Page of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Strength in the reverse, okay, which is Leo. Came in reverse. We have the Magician here in the upright, Gemini. And then we have the Eight of Swords here in the upright, also Gemini. All right, so let's talk about this. So things are not getting off the ground and you may start to feel weak. Because it's like the relationship cannot persevere. Strength is about persevering, right? Being strong, being able to be resilient. You can be strong and persevere and resilient if somebody's showing up. But apparently only one of y'all keeps showing up to the table. And I just told y'all the other day, a relationship only works as long as both of you show up. The moment one somebody decides, you know what, I'm done showing up, the relationship is over. So there's no perseverance here. Somebody's starting to feel weak, ungrounded. The relationship is not progressing. Now, somebody feels like this relationship, you know, when you're in something and it's unhappy, it starts to feel like what you're manifesting is a mental prison for yourself because you keep allowing yourself to be into something. So the Magician is about having the tools you need. But this is letting me know you have the tools to free yourself. But it's like somebody is staying because sometimes we stay in stuff. We have the key. She knows she has a key around her neck. You have the key to get yourself out of this, which is deciding, you know what, I have had enough of this. You're not going to play with me. I'm not going to allow you to play with my emotions. I'm not going to allow you to play with me. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let you go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove myself from this and let you go be doing what you want to do. You have the tools necessary, but sometimes we do not. What's the word I want to use? We don't use our voice. We don't stand on business. We know the other person's doing it, and sometimes people will rather the other person leave. It'll hurt if I do it. I'm gonna wait and let them do it. But they're showing you in every way possible that they don't respect you. Okay? But I definitely see here, you have the tools necessary to get yourself out of this mental prison that's making you feel weak. You know, nothing positive is getting off the ground between you and this person. It ain't working. Eight of Pentacles, something that used to be very loving, it's not working. It's not working anymore. Okay? So let's get into it. What's up, Romeo? What's up, Walter? How you doing? King, you don't have any idea what you're talking about. Please go find you something to do. Welcome, Brandon. All right, this is not your platform. You got your own channel. Preach there. I have been ordained to preach over here, and this is my thing. And you need to shut up if you don't know what's really going on. Thank you. Hello, Lathasa. Y'all know how I feel about trolls. Y'all always coming in here and you want to act like people don't believe in God, and you know a bit more know nothing. I could be Moses talking to my burning bush, but you're gonna swear it's not. So go find something to do. All right, let's talk about this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we got an Eight of Pentacles. Things between you and this person are not working. Okay? Things between you and this person are not working. Welcome, Vicky. What's up, JP the God? So let's talk about it. Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. Things are not working between you and them. You feel like you're in a mental prison. It's starting to hurt. They're giving you a lot of pain, upset. You're losing sleep. They're not answering. You could tell the writing's on the wall. You're being disrespected. You can see it. You can feel it. And you haven't quite said, all right, I'm done. But you feel the disrespect. You see the disrespect. Knight of Wands is in reverse. Woo! Sagittarius. Y'all know how I feel about my Knight of Wands in reverse. Then we got the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Virgo, Sagittarius, Queen of Cups, Pisces. But it could also be Cancer or Scorpio, but it's heavy on my Pisces. Let's talk about it. Things are not working because your person's sexually impulsive. Y'all know my Knight of Wands this is community dangle vagina. This is everybody's hoe. This is somebody who's hiding their sexuality. They got low behavior. This is community. Community. This is for everybody. I don't care if you young, old, man, women. Don't matter. Don't matter. Everybody get it. You're very sweet, whoever you are. Queen of Cups. You're a sweetheart. And all you wanted was a stable family life. One where it's like, we got money, comfortable home is what you want to build. But you can't build with a whore. You know, they say you can't make a hoe a housewife. You can't make a hoe a husband either. And so what you want and this don't go together. And this is why it doesn't work. You're investing in two different things. You're investing in a home that's stable. You're showing up with a very sweet way of being, right? You're sweet, you're kind. This is what you're trying to work on. It's not going to work, though, if somebody else wants to work on breaking other people's back in. Don't work like that, right? So this is what we got. Somebody trying to break other people's backs in while you're over here trying to build a stable home life. It's just not going to go. Welcome, Red Elephant, Virginia Alba. Good morning, El Jador, Sun Scorpio, Sonya Blade. Okay, I see you all. Welcome. Vicky O'Connor, welcome. All right, so then we have the Three of Wands here in reverse. You feel like the relationship is being self-sabotaged because it is. Your person is not showing up for you. What's up, Lee Andrew? How you doing, baby? Things are being like not working out. Things are being self-sabotaged because remember, you're wanting to work on a stable family life. This person is working on breaking backs in of the community. And you are just like, okay. Three of Wands is about having everything you need to be successful. Listen, if I want to, and the way that I learned about Three of Wands, I always looked at it like a diet, right? Some people feel like when you are trying to diet, you have to what? Cut calories. Some people even will say you need to have an app so you can keep up with what are you eating, how many calories are you getting? Why aren't you losing? You got to be able to log it. Some people say log it. Some people say do weigh-ins. Some people say, well, you got to, have so many days of cardio and this and that, right? Well, if you're missing certain things, you're not going to be successful. Same thing like baking a cake. If I'm missing the eggs, my cake ain't going to rise. If I'm missing the sugar, the cake ain't going to be sweet enough. But you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. There's certain things you just need to be successful. And with the Three of Wands, you don't have it. A relationship needs two people who want to be there, two people who love and respect each other. Friendship. Both of y'all need to come financially ready to show up. This ain't happening. Ain't no forward movement. Ain't no ships coming in. The ship being the relationship, a actual marriage, because it's just not there, y'all. It's just not there. So it's like your person is self-sabotaging what could be stable because they want to play. They're not done playing. And what I mean by that, we all know as adults that you have your time where you want to be in these streets, you trying to get in something. And then it's a time when you grow the hell up and it's like, okay, I need to settle down. I need to get stable. I need to build so that I have something to fall back on. That type of thing. This person's not ready. So in a way, everything that you try to build is being self-sabotaged. What's up, Carmilla? Yes, Shamara. All right. Valerie. Yes, Shamara, please don't start Bible thumping. Leave it right there and don't go no further, please. All right, let's talk about the Three of Wands in reverse. Like, y'all really need to start using y'all's channel for like a platform. I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling about you. All right. 10 of Cups in reverse, King of Cups here in the upright, 7 of Wands in reverse. I just felt it in my spirit. It's like I just don't know what's wrong with them. They got a whole channel, but it's like they just wait till somebody go live. It's like, this is my shot. No, this is not what we're gonna do. So 3 of Wands in reverse. We got the 10 of Cups here in reverse, the King of Cups in the upright, and then we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So 7 of Wands, we got Leo, King of Cups, Cancer, 10 of Cups, Pisces. Okay. You're realizing that this is not your happily ever after. This is not going to be the happy family life that you want. Okay. Thank you, Virginia. I appreciate you. So here it is. You have wanted a happy family life. This looks like a family having fun. They're on a beach. They have a beachfront house. There's a party going on. Everybody looks happy. It looks like a beautiful summer day. You realizing that this is not what you're going to have with this person. No matter how much you want this, they're not built for this. So this is not going to be your happily ever after. No matter how much you show up, King of Cups. You can been there. You could be emotionally there for this person. You could have been the wise counselor. And this is what the King of Cups is. This is the perfect father figure. Or if you're a woman in this energy, you're somebody they can lean on to talk to. Y'all have probably had many a conversation. They have come to you with their problems, leaned on you, gave them great advice, sound advice. Like a mentor or a counselor or a teacher or a therapist. All of that. A priest even. These are what those, a King of Cups can be. And it's like you are somebody reliable. But no matter how much you have been there for them, and no matter how reliable you are, this cannot be your happily ever after because your person don't want it. They don't want it. They're not fighting for the connection. This is a 7 of Wands. It's in reverse. They're not fighting to be in the connection. And you're starting to feel defeated because only one of you seem to want it. This is depressing. What's up, Tara Lee? Corin Drew. All right, Patricia and Debbie Q and Tara Lee. I see everybody. Welcome. All right, so we got the 9 of Cups, personal wish fulfillment, Pisces. We got the well, no, I don't think I should use these because that's a lot. We got the Sun, Leo. What's up, beloved? And Alexis. I did ask Spirit. I said, is this current energy? Yes. I don't know whose story this is, but it's current. Somebody right now is sitting back going, maybe we need to break up because my person ain't showing up to the table. So we got the 9 of Cups. Your personal wish fulfillment was to be in a relationship where you was happy. This is what you wanted. My personal wish fulfillment is to be in a relationship that is happy, but that's not what's happening. What is happening is that your person's personal wish fulfillment is to do stuff behind your back. Cheat often. And what is being illuminated for you with the Sun is that they don't have any boundaries. Leo, okay? See, what's being illuminated is that your person likes third parties and they feel like they have what's necessary to be in one. This is somebody pulling men and women. So they definitely feel like magician in reverse. I got the sword, the cup, the wine, all that, and the pinnacle. I look good, smell good, all this. I got it all. I got the looks, I got the money, I got the intelligence to do this. They feel like they got it all to cheat. So this is somebody, your personal wish fulfillment was to be in a happy situation, but what's being illuminated is that you're in a third party. So you're in a third party situation, going through heartbreak and pain, losing sleep, I might add. And it is making you feel very upset because your person is, it's like you wanted to win at the game of love. You wanted this game of love thing at all costs. You wanted to win a stable family life. But your person's in their ego. See, the Five of Swords is all about ego. Your person is so much into their ego and how they want to do stuff. It's like, it's their way. Fool, you wanted to win a new beginning with this person at all costs, but it's leaving you feeling defeated. So you know what this is telling me. Now, I've already seen that this is for some of y'all, somebody you've been knowing for a long time, or you've had some sort of history. You've been knowing them since childhood, or you just been dating them. So this is letting me know that you wanted to start something with this person that you thought was going to lead to something. You thought it was going to be better than what it is, and it is not turning out like that. I thought me and you was going to be together. I thought we was going to have a new start. I expected something to be stable, loving, kind. I've tried to be there for you. And no matter how much I've been there for you, somebody is hell-bent on cheating. That's a personal wish fulfillment. It makes them happy. And you're realizing that the longer you hold on to them, the more you hurt yourself. Remember that light bulb? It's like, what are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? If you hold something and it cuts you and it squeezes your heart it's in pain, why are we holding on? Somebody's having a hard time letting go. What's up, Tuesday and beloved? Vicky O'Connor, Susan Wilkins, welcome. Somebody is holding on to a very painful love situation. So we got the Seven of Cups here in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, and by the way, the Five of Swords is Aquarius. The Fool is Aries. Three of Swords, Libra. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. Seven of Cups in reverse is Scorpio. Emperor, Aries. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. All right, so let's talk about it. Somebody's personal wish fulfillment is to no longer look out. Maybe you look out for those you love. Your person's not respecting you. And your personal wish fulfillment is, listen, I got to let go of looking out for somebody who is constantly cheating on me. And I'm going to be honest with you, you feel like that is your only option. They're leaving you no other option but to stop looking out for them financially. Maybe you do look out for this person, but they're disrespecting you and they're making a fool out of you. And let's say you're paying a car payment. You're paying all the bills. They made a fool out of you. And it's like, okay, I gotta stop. You gotta become an emperor about this. Emperor. Because see, this person's cheating on you. So that means that you got to make a head over heart decision. You got to come up out your emotions. You got to move strategic. I can't keep allowing you to do this. Somebody has to, you ain't got but one choice. And that's what's being illuminated. This person is leaving you one choice because they don't have no boundaries. I make a head over heart decision because this person, only thing they're giving to is their ego. Knight of Pentacles. Your person is giving their number out and making plans to move forward with other people. That ain't got nothing to do with you. So this is where we're at. So we got a person who is realizing that their person's personal wish fulfillment is to go out here and make plans, with new people. That's the new start they want. See, that's a man getting a number from a woman, and she looking at, yeah, here's my phone. Put your number in my phone. So somebody likes to they like the chase or, the art of dating. While they're over here dating, like they're not in a relationship, your heart is breaking. World is in the upright. Chariot, Cancer. The world is fixed energy. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Queen of Swords, Libra. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius. And then we got the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. This person is not working with you. They don't have any money. They're showing up real childish. Page of Pentacles. It's like they're not investing in a relationship to work. There's one Ace of Pentacles. One person giving, trying to make something work while another person's not giving it all. World, it's time to close the cycle. I can't look out for this person anymore. It's time to close the cycle. It's time. My personal wish fulfillment is to just stop. It's time to end this. It's time for me to be successful. They're leaving me one option to be successful. And what is this option? Here with the Chariot, it's time for you to move forward. To be successful, you're going to have to go down the path that is being laid for you. Hence the Yellow Book Road. Now, is this a bad path? No. In order for you to find your balance, you're realizing you only have one option. You have to become the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords has boundaries. And the Queen of Swords knows when to cut stuff off. You got to come out of your emotions, look at something from a higher perspective, and cut away what no longer serves you. It's not serving you to be a part of a third party. You're the one losing sleep. You're the one being hurt. This other person is not giving a damn about your feelings thus far. And remember, I said you were the one in the Eight of Swords. You had a key around your neck. That is your key to get yourself out. You don't have to wait on somebody to break up with you. You don't have to wait on them to say, you know what, I'm leaving you for, I'm going to leave you for Susan. I'm leaving you to go be with Charlie. You ain't got to wait on that. You already see all the writing on the wall. All you have to do is stop going forward. Knight of Swords. Stop rushing into keep giving to a situation. And to just go ahead and make your mind up that you're going to be closed off. I'm done giving. I'm done. And there was a light that went past this picture. Rewind if you need to. That's confirmation. That's all you got to do. When you stop, it stops. When you stop, it stops. Now, why am I saying that? Because a lot of times when in relationships, people will wait on the other person. And the Spirit is wanting me to emphasize that you have just as much control in this relationship moving forward as they do. And when the moment that you decide that you don't want to do this, it's over. The pain stops. The sleepless nights will stop. All that, every time you look at the time, it's like they're giving you another sword in your back. It can all stop if you choose to stop allowing this and take control over it and go, damn it, I see the writing on the wall, I'm done. All you got to do is say you're done and then stop giving to it. And all of a sudden now you got peace. You're not worrying about being gaslit. You're not worrying about somebody not calling. You're not worrying about the ghosting, being ignored. Because now they're free to do whatever the hell they want. And you free to go lay your ass down somewhere and not worry about somebody playing with your emotions. Okay? What's up, Atilia? How you doing? And some people cannot, some of y'all don't like to take responsibility. I don't want to be the person to break up. So you just going to keep sitting here letting somebody disrespect you? We're going to keep letting somebody walk all over us? Why would we do that? I'm going to let you come back. I thought you was what are you trying to say? Sunrise. I know who Bonnie is. And I know who James is. I need you to, what are you doing? I don't see what's funny about it. I don't. We're not talking about LeBron and his son enough. Okay? What's up, D King? I unheard you, but please stay on subject. DJ Panther Generex, how you doing? All right. So this is what we got. Somebody who is debating leaving a very tough situation that they need to just decide it's over because your person is disrespecting the hell out of you. Ah, look, you're in a hopeless situation. Star is in reverse, Aquarius. So you know it has to be over because it's starting to make you feel hopeless. Ain't no fixing it. You know why ain't no fixing it? Because the disrespect is loud. And you can't pretend to see what you know you see. So here it is. So somebody's disrespect is loud. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Swords is in the upright. You see very clearly that this person is not invested in the success of this relationship or even choosing you. You see it. They're not invested in choosing you. They're doing everything behind your back but choosing you. They're not invested. Page of Pentacles, not even a little bit. And with the Page of Swords, like I said, you see it. You see that you have to have a boundary. How much more disrespect you going to allow somebody to do to you, collective? You see you need a boundary. You see it. Page of Cups in reverse. Damn, we got 3 pages back to back. And I already had the Page of Wands out here. It wasn't getting off the ground. So this is what I see here. Your person is showing up financially immature, mentally immature. And now with the Page of Cups in reverse, you're realizing you need to slow down because this person ain't even showing up to the damn table. You in a one-sided situation. Who is somebody who ain't giving you an ounce of emotion. They're not showing up financially. They're not carrying their weight financially in a relationship either. And all of this is being highlighted. But they're in their ego, but they're not showing up emotionally. They're not showing up financially. And then they had the nerve to be in their ego. Page of Cups is Cancer, Page of Swords, Gemini, Page of Pentacles, Virgo. Star is Aquarius, and then we got Libra with the King of Swords. King of Swords, you are looking at this from a higher perspective. Your intuition is telling you, baby, stay closed off. Stop giving money. Stop looking out. Stop. You know, long before we pull the plug, our intuition will sometimes see it. But sometimes your love will try to override what the mind already knows. The mind, your eyes, your body is giving you signals when it's losing sleep. It's over. I need to let go. 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 But our heart sometimes will be like, I got hope. Maybe they'll come around. Maybe they'll come around. Maybe they'll see how much I love them. 2 of Cups in the upright. Justice is in reverse. This is not happening. Cancer, Justice, Libra. 2 of Cups is Cancer. Devil, Capricorn. Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in the upright. Hermit is in reverse, Virgo. Okay, so it's hopeless. This is not the love affair you think this is going to be. Y'all not going to grow old together. That idea is hopeless. Because only you showing up to the damn table. So if you thought that this was going to be your end all be all, we're going to be together too. I'm going to be with you till your hair turns gray, girl. Nah, it ain't going to be none of that. None of that being with you till your hair turns gray. Because this person doing you dirty. They're not invested in the relationship. They don't give a damn about growing old together. They're not investing. Justice is in reverse. They're barely showing up. They keep doing you dirty. Devil, this person is toxic. Damn. They got some fetishes. Sex. Somebody can't say no. They got you in third parties. They somebody is doing and listen. And you can't see nothing but see the truth. That's a portal, honey. You already see what door you didn't walk through. This is somebody who is not showing up for you. They showing you with the sword is upright. Ain't nothing but truth being showed to you. Who you dealing with, what you got yourself into. Truth. Now the truth is supposed to be able to set you free. Hermit is in reverse. Thank you, Ron Richards. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I guess I pissed off Sunrise, but Sunrise is coming here playing. I don't care. I don't. Because like sometimes y'all think I don't be seeing the comments. Sometimes I do see y'all's comments. And if I'm in the middle of channeling and you say something that's really fried, you will actually throw me off. That's why I said what I said, just in case she's still watching. Hermit is in reverse. Virgo energy. This is something now, you know what is being interesting to you is that for some of y'all, see, you're in this energy right here as the King of Swords. So that means you're looking at stuff from a higher perspective, right? You're taking your heart out of it and you're looking at it using your intuition. And this is all crown chakra activation going on, right? Now, the Hermit is in reverse. Maybe you used to be alone. Maybe you used to be by yourself. And you stopped being by yourself to get into a relationship just to be going through this. And, you know, and I'm hearing somebody going, damn it, I was doing better when I was by myself. What's up, John? Damn it, I was doing better when I was by myself. Sometimes walking away from people is hard. Listen, I remember going through one relationship one time, and this is just, I'm giving you my personal what happened to me. Okay, I was in a relationship, and the person that I loved kept telling me when we would get ready to get off the phone, they would kind of force me to say I love you, but they were steady hurting me. And I remember making a promise to myself, if I'm ever in another relationship and they say they love me, but their actions do not align with what is coming out of your mouth, then I have to do what's best for me and let go. And so here was, I was in another relationship and this person owed me something that was rightfully mine. I had always been there for them, and now I needed them to be there for me. But instead of being there for me, they wanted me to jump through hoops. They were putting demands on how to give me back what was rightfully mine. When they would call me, no problem. Here you go. When you get yours, just look out for me. And now I need it. And now you playing with me. And I remember it, I was like my intuition was speaking loud and clear. Tasha, if they shoot back with a game, this relationship is over. There is no more forward movement. And it shot back. Well, in order for me to get this, you got to let me come see you. I said, I need my stuff now. You could cash app this. You could, you cash app, you can Venmo. There's all kinds of stuff. You could, whatever that is, where you can go straight to somebody's bank account. Don't play with me. And it was playing with me. And I said, you know what? Thank you for letting me know what time it is. We will not have another conversation after this. And we haven't. It literally, you have to stand on business. Sometimes you just got to understand when to let go. And when you've been through enough in previous relationships and you recognize the signs in a new relationship that is not working, you have to honor yourself and love yourself enough to let the hell go. And I might be talking to somebody tonight that is like really having a hard time because your heart can sometimes be like, your heart will say, I love them. I would do anything for them. I should hold on to hope. But your mind is saying, baby, let go. Let go. We're hurting. Okay? What's up, Frankie? We had a Five of Pentacles in reverse. You want to come out the cold. But in order for you to come out the cold and reverse the Tower, you got to stop playing with the devil, baby, because the devil's putting other people above you. This person's in devil energy, baby. They're toxic. They probably out here drugging, alcohol, sexing, partying, toxic. And you got to stop playing with the devil if you want to reverse your Tower. You want to come out the cold, you got to stop. You got to stop. Because see, this person's putting other people above you is leaving you feeling defeated. And so, King of Pentacles, you're going to have to stop giving to the situation. Because see, and that's the truth. See, the truth is you're the stable one. So you got to pull back. Because sometimes, y'all, stability is not just, when I'm getting here with this King of Pentacles, I'm not just getting like monetary, earthly energy, but earth energy is like mentally stable. Baby, you're going to have to pull back. You have to pull back. You want to be stable, then you have to stop giving to somebody who is clearly taken from you and ain't giving, because see, they're not working with you. They're not working with you on building. You're the only one showing up. Page of Cups is in reverse. They're not even giving you a little bit of emotion. They showed up as a Page of Pentacles, barely invested. So you lucky if you even see this person. Ebb and Flow, what it do, baby? Fatima, hey boo. Eight of Pentacles here is in reverse. Now we got the Five of Pentacles, which was Taurus, Tower, Scorpio. The Six of Wands, Leo. King of Pentacles, Taurus. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn. Temperance, Sagittarius. Eight of Cups, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's all my fixed energy again. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Four of Wands, Aries. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. In order for you to come out of the cold, I know they're not. It looks like somebody's going to come back to you to try to come out the cold because they didn't got themselves in a hopeless situation. You got to be, are you kidding me right now? This is the Eight of Cups. And somebody now wants to come back towards you to come out of the cold, coming towards love after putting you in a hopeless situation. You got to be kidding me. You know I don't like this. I hate this. I hate when people get to playing games with y'all emotions. Somebody wants to come back because now they're out of balance. Now that they're experiencing bad luck and Tower, they want to reverse their Tower because now they're out of balance. Of course they do. So it's like they go out here, they play, and now that their finances is all wackadoo, here they come. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now somebody's experiencing bad luck. They're starting to feel defeated. Like they didn't got themselves caught up in their addictive behaviors. And now they're unstable. Now they're unstable because you have pulled back your money. And now they ain't got no money. So now here they come trying to run back to the person. I cannot make this up. Every single time it looks like you make your mind up, here's somebody come trying to pull you back again. Ain't that a song? Every time I try to do just pulling me back again. So that's a song. Somebody sing that. What's up, CJ? CJ's C something, child something. That's what I'm getting. Every time I try to move forward, something keeps pulling me back. And now you have made your mind up. You're done. You got to take care of you. And now that this person then got out here and they get a taste of their damn karma with the Wheel of Fortune, and that karma is hitting them in their damn pockets. Now here they come, trying to run back to you because now they ain't got no money. But see, they was using you, and you saw it. And you saw it. Thank you, Claudia. You said it was Tyrese. I don't know the song. I'm just hearing it in my head. Every time I try to move for it, something keeps pulling me back. Something keep pulling me back. Now you see it, and now you ready to back up. And the moment that you back up, now they want to chase after you because now that you're not allowing yourself to be used anymore. Now look at here, 4 of Swords. Now somebody wants to dig it up again. Now they want to be partners. Be careful. It might come back to bite you literally in the ass again. The Lovers is here. This is an LGBTQ friendly deck. But do you see there's a snake biting her on her shoulder? And somebody wants to dig up this partnership. Gemini, Libra. They want to restore your faith. 5 of Cups in reverse. Absolutely not. What's up, Indigo Glovette? Ola May, Cat Powers, Leah. Welcome to the channel. I cannot with this person. I cannot. They have touched the nerve. Nine of Pentacles here is in reverse. King of Wands is in reverse. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. Now this person sees that you are, look, you done gained your independence. You out here, you single, sexy, you got money, you don't need nobody. Now they don't want to see you single because now you got money. So now they want to come back. Now King of Wands is in reverse. Oh, they're out of balance and you looking like the shiny object in the room. I cannot. It never fails. Never freaking fails. 6 of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody does not have anybody balancing out their scales anymore. See, used to come through with gifts. Now nobody's doing that. Nobody's looking out for them. They feel closed off from stability. Ever since you have decided for yourself you don't want to be a part of it. This little game they was playing, now they feel closed off from stability because they don't have access to you anymore. Everything's drying up. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. See, without you pouring into their cup, they don't have any money. Somebody basically was using you for your finances, but it was only they were gonna keep pulling your finances as long as you allowed to give them money. Basically, they was taking your money while they ran out in the streets to play. Taking your money, and then I'm gonna play with other people. And I'm gonna keep doing this until you decide you don't want to be a part of it anymore. And sometimes they think that you're so weak-minded, that you are so desperate for love, that you keep paying while they keep cheating. Because you don't have any respect for yourself. So they think that you will put their needs above your own. Welcome, Nancy. You got to be careful how you allow somebody to see you out here. Four of Swords, High Priestess. You put a final nail in the coffin because you've seen stuff from a higher perspective. So you put an end to this person being attached to you for your money because High Priestess is out here, Taurus, next to Libra. You see that they was looking at you like you was somebody's cash cow, baby. And we done what they say, people don't buy the cow when they can get the milk free. So you are using your high intuition to say, hey, baby, the only reason they coming back and want to be divine partners is because money has slowed down for somebody's 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, my nose is itching. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So we got Taurus here with the Seven of Pentacles, Lovers, Gemini. So the money has slowed down for somebody. Now they want the divine partnership. And you, as a high priestess, you see that. The only reason you talking to me is because your money slowed down. If it wasn't for your money slowing down, I wouldn't even see your ass right now. Eight of Wands is in reverse. You don't want to talk to this person. Because you already see, hey, listen, there's nothing to talk about. When you've been in high priestess, one thing I like about the high priestess, when she doesn't say anything, she's really observing everything. She's looking at things from a higher perspective. She's really looking at the light and the dark. Because typically, not on this particular high priestess, but normally on a high priestess, she sits between two pillars. One it says B, the other one says J, which stands for like Boaz and I want to say Johanna Dub or something. It's the J stand for something. I know it's in the Old Testament, but one is black, one is white. And that's basically saying you are looking at things, you're looking at the good, the positives, and the negatives. When you are sitting between them pillars, you are really using your third eye and analyzing the good, the bad, the ugly of a situation. And so you now see what happens with this person when they slow down with their money. Now they want to come back and they want to kiss your ass. Act like they like you, they want to love on you. But it's like once you recognize the pattern, and a high priestess does, that's when you go, baby, we ain't got nothing in alignment, and we definitely sure as hell ain't got nothing to talk about. I see the damn pattern. You don't only coming to me when you ain't got it. You don't love me. You don't even like me. Five of Wands is in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands in the upright. Queen of Wands in the upright. Three of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands. Now somebody wants to come out the cold after you to put the final nail in the coffin. Knight of Cups is in reverse. Did I say Five of Wands? That's Leo. Knight of Cups, that's Scorpio. You're not coming in to rescue this person anymore. You're not coming in as the knight in shining armor. Instead, you're letting somebody carry all their burdens. Sagittarius with the Ten of Wands. You're letting somebody carry all, you know what? You carry all your burdens. Somebody is used to you doing all the work. You was carrying the relationship doing all the work. You was calling, you was texting, you was this, you was that. And they was ghosting you. So you realize that you don't want to come in and be the knight in shining armor and you're left doing all the work. You went through some sort of change. This person thinks that you want a partnership, but you've changed. Queen of Wands on top of the Lovers is maybe your mind has changed on partnership. Your mind has changed a lot on partnership when it comes to this person because guess what? You realize that this person is not even your damn friend. You know why I say that? Because you don't even want to talk to them. It's like, remember I said you was a high priestess? So you looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you realize that, damn, you didn't even show up for me as a friendship. Now you know, this is smart because now you're looking at the foundation. If the foundation ain't there, and clearly you're saying it's not there, y'all don't even have friendship. So why are we talking? You out here being street meat for the community. You weren't calling me, you was street meat in the community. What you calling me for now? What you calling me for now? Empress is in the upright. In the Three of Cups, Cancer. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is Aquarius. Queen of Wands, Leo. Judgment, Libra. Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Moon, Pisces, Empress. Empress is Taurus. This is somebody who now wants to come out the cold with you. They don't want to more chaos and conflict because they see you as you got the Midas touch. Everything you touch burn. Some of y'all can be divine feminists, even if you're masculine. So you in this energy of where you're birthing blessings. And they see it. Everything you touch turns to gold. And so they see that when you switch directions, now they got to carry their own burdens. And they don't like it because money is slow for them. This is somebody who now wants to return to you, Six of Swords, because they're seeing you as the type of person that always has mercy. Oh, you like to notice how she's offering a helping hand or collective. Do you always offer help? If I got it, you got it. What's up, Sheila Thomas? I think you have had enough, collective. Two of Swords is in reverse. That means when you come out of a stalemate, but you also see something for what it is. I think you see what it is. In order for your faith to be restored, you got to end this shit. You got to get off that breakup to makeup train. It's over. Death, Scorpio. We got this Five of Cups in reverse. In order for your faith to be restored 100%, you got to just let this person go. Because if you don't, you're going to keep being here by choice. Listen, part of learning how to use your intuition is recognizing the pattern. When you see the pattern and the writing on the wall, this person, when their money get low, they come run back to me. They know me again. That's a pattern. And if you keep noticing a pattern and you keep knowing that this is what somebody do, when their money get funny, they come see you. But when their money get up, they don't spend time with you. They take your money and they run out to third parties. Then you got to be the one, you got to be courageous and strong. You got to love you enough, like I said, to restore your own faith when you see that duck that looks like a duck, quack like a duck, walk like a duck, it sound like a duck. It's a damn duck. Death. Notice how she got her head turned. We're going to go through this transformation no matter how hard it is. I might be stepping into I don't know what's on the other side of this damn transformation, but I'm going. And I'm not looking over here at you. You got to choose you. Choose you. That is what we're doing tonight, collective. Choosing ourselves. Okay? Choose you. What's up, Kathy? Let's talk about this island time wellness. Let's see what type of relationship you really had going on here. Okay? Holy Spirit, what can you tell me about this relationship? What more does the collective need to know about this relationship with this cross watcher? I'm glad you did choose yourself, Miss Frankie Ann, but sometimes people don't. I know a lot of people who will stay in stuff that they see the writing on the wall. I'm just waiting on them to leave. Why would they leave when you allowing you be in somebody's footstool? They ain't gonna leave as long as you allowing yourself. Everybody gonna leave you. You have to leave them. People only do what you allow. Holy Spirit, what is it you got for the collective? The sword and the rose. There should be some clarity, some truth, some revelation, some told you sword and rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. You know what the clarity is? When it's time to cut something off with that axe and what needs to be cut off, it's time for a breakup. It's time to separate yourself. It's time to stop the pattern. Isn't that what I was talking about? It's time for us to start the pattern. This is not for, listen, this particular reading is not for most of my regulars. This is for somebody new that's watching me. Most of y'all that's been watching me, y'all already know. We know about patterns. We know about starting with the man or woman. We know about taking accountability. Whoever this is having a hard time letting go because your heart says one thing, but your mind, your intuition, your stomach, them sleepless nights is all showing you, baby, there's a pattern here. You tired of hurting, but you're afraid to let go. And spirit says it's time for you to stop the pattern. This person keeps giving you silent treatment. They keep abandoning you. That's a pattern. And it's time for you to get the clarity and acknowledge the truth of what is really going on here. What is going on? It's like you keep looking at the past. You keep thinking about nostalgia. You looking at photos. You remember when the times between you and your person was good. You're not looking at the here and the now. Well, if only we could get back to the past. So it's like you're stuck in the past. You miss this person. It says, but Spirit says it's time for you to make new memories. But you're stuck in the nostalgia of what it used to be, what it could have been. What's up, Pete? Sunglasses. Somebody's watching you. Stalking, this person who's watching you is the same person who was gaslighting you. You know why they're watching you? It ain't because they love you. It's because they're trying to see if your bag is up. Or I'm sorry if I've just ripped the Band-Aid off for somebody. They're stalking you and watching you to see if your perception has changed on them. Are you still able to be gaslit? Can I come in and tell you whatever you need to hear, and then you reach in your pocket and take care of these bills? Somebody's watching you from afar. Do you seem smarter? Do you still seem a little green or naive? Like you just, I just got to say I got a man. Or I just got a woman. People be doing it. What's up, Rico King? And Janet Duncan. Heartbroken. Runner. Some of y'all are heartbroken. You're very deeply hurt. You're sad. There's a girl who's sad. It says you're sad and hurt due to some sort of separation between you and this person. Some of y'all are sad because you have to break up. You feel lost. You're grieving and mourning the relationship. But the truth of the matter is you can't have a relationship with somebody and it says the runner, somebody who is running from you. You can't have a relationship with somebody and you're the only one standing there. If you're the only one showing up to the table, baby, that's not a relationship. If your person is running behind other people and the only time they chase you is when they're trying to be codependent off of you, this is somebody who already has shown you they got a fear of being intimate. They have a fear of commitment. The only time they chase you is when they need you to pay for something. Baby, that's not a healthy relationship. That's not it. That's not it. Stabbed in the back. This person has stabbed you in the back. They have broken your heart with heartbreak and pain. There has been a lot of separation between you and this person. This person lies to you with deception. They lie to you all the time. And sometimes it shocks you how bad they hurt you. But despite all of that, now I think this is crazy. Now I just said they stab you in the back. They hurt you. They create a lot of heartbreak and pain. But yet, look at that. It says passion, but you still got passion for them. Some people like pain. To them, that's love. I see somebody who's focusing on the past. Remember that photograph? And you kept thinking about those nostalgic thoughts. Oh my God, we've had such insane chemistry. The sex is so good. When I remember when we used to seem like we liked each other equally, we used to have so much fun. We used to. That ain't how it is right now. There it is. See, somebody keeps reminiscing about the past with camera. That's all they do. Reminiscing. Oh man, I want to keep this picture. Ooh, look at that. Look at this picture where they turned that thing up in the air. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that booty looking right like that peach, baby. That's something y'all do. saving videos, saving pictures, reminiscing. And Spirit says, all right, well, when you're looking at these photos, why hasn't your perception changed? Why haven't you learned from the past? How come, what are we doing with them memories? Hello, I'm I'm talking to somebody. Because we got keys on a ring. Let's talk about it. Keys on a ring. It says, see, you are like a key on a ring to this person. They got many keys, and many keys open many doors. So that means that somebody has many options. This is somebody who doesn't want to make a decision. They live a very unconventional lifestyle. This is somebody who will string you along if you allow them to. This is also somebody who will have a one night stand. They don't give a damn. Ouch. Ouch, collective. Ouch. Ouch. It hurt. This is hurting. Self-indulgence. This is somebody who is, listen, Spirit wants you to take yourself out of this situation and to focus on your own self-worth. It's time to do your shadow work. It's time for you to appreciate yourself and focus on yourself. It's time to heal. When we have to let go of things that don't serve us, it's time to heal. It's time to let go. It's time to stop letting somebody play us to the left. See, there's a clock. It's time. It says you need time to heal. It's time for you to get out of the cycle. You have had a pattern of breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, and then it says kisses. You always want to give this person kisses, and how they just showed me a child. When your kid is a toddler and they get a boo boo, they'll cry. Ooh, I don't care what it is. They can bump it to the table. Ooh, I got boo boo. Kiss it. That's what my son and my kids, my daughters used to do. Kiss it, mommy. Somehow them kisses make the boo boo go away. And your person believes since you're unconditionally loving, your kisses will make problems go away. Bills go away. Because you're always continuously giving, and this person likes that you give affection, even though you don't receive it in return. You're somebody who easily falls in love. But see, notice I said it's supposed to be a giving and receiving, but you're not receiving. But you receive is heartbreak and pain. But your kisses heal problems, pay bills, keep a roof over somebody's head, put food on the table. I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. This is for those who need it. If you don't need it, I understand. This is not everybody's reading tonight. It's time to make a choice. We got the Grim Reaper. Look at Holy Spirit. But then we got love call. Notice I say it's time to make a choice. Either the relationship is over where there is no second chances, you're ready to grow and transform your life, or you're going to accept the call because somebody getting ready to call you to express love. They're going to send you a message of love. One of those, hey, big head, what you doing? I was just thinking about you, and I thought I'd let you know. Hey, boo, long time no hear. How you been? You have to make these choices and decisions before it happens. Notice what I just said. Make a choice before you get this phone call. Where are we going with this? What are we doing? Kisugi said, I'll take the Reaper for 500, please. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Because at the bottom of the deck, it says lightning. It says, because see, when this call comes and you have to choose between ending it or getting back into this cycle, it's going to be sudden. It's going to happen so fast, baby. Have you ever noticed? Listen, have y'all, and stuff do happen fast because sometimes you be like, I'm not going to do something. And then you wake up and you be like, why am I butt naked in this bed? I have no business being here. Oh my God, I cannot believe. It be happening suddenly. So Spirit says something will happen sudden. Don't have the epiphany when you butt naked in the bed, wondering how you got here. And now it says upheaval transformation. Now your whole life is being upheavaled, and you're going through some sort of massive transformation because you didn't make your mind up beforehand. Because somebody gonna ask you out on a date, baby. And I believe it's this ex. It says now some of y'all could meet someone new. But be careful. You could be meeting somebody just like your past person. Be careful. Because some of y'all about to get back out there. It could be from your past person or somebody with your past person's personality. Could be all the way new. But if you recognize the patterns, have you made up your mind that, baby, some things I'm just not doing twice? I don't give a damn if you are a different person. Some things I just am not doing twice. You just got to make your mind up. When we cut the deck, it says, I like you. Somebody like you, collective. Who like you? I like you. Romance could be blooming. It's going to be fun flirting. It's going to be fun dating. But be careful. Some of y'all are getting ready to run into a twin flame. If you haven't already met them. It's your yin to your yang. Your zen. Somebody balance, a union. Somebody is going to feel like duality. You might be light, they might be dark. You know how sometimes those bad boys be attracted to them good girls. Them good girls be, or vice versa. Sometimes y'all good boys be attracted to them bad girls. It be like that. There'll be a coupling. Y'all compliment each other, but do you? Listen, if you have not been on a twin flame union and it is looking like somebody's getting ready to get on it, this is my advice. Do not romanticize the twin flame union. If you have signed up for that type of lesson in this lifetime, before you got here, you signed up for lessons, a piece of advice, you're going to learn a lot. This relationship is going to change you, hopefully for the better. It's not what you think it is, so please do not romanticize it. Something about you, they are a mirror. Recognize what you need to see about yourself and do the work. It may not turn out roses, baby. I got plenty of people on this channel will tell you twin flame unions do not turn out like roses. It does not. It is a lesson, and it is a hard lesson. But cassette here, we don't even have cassettes anymore. Twin flame unions will teach you about outdated thinking. Some of our thoughts are outdated, y'all, where it's like you're conditioned to accept certain things that's really bullshit. And you will keep replaying events over and over again until you get the memo that, baby, this about you has to change. Like, so one of the things, like, I'm going to give you an example. One of the things that I learned from my twin flame union is that I was always putting other people's needs above my own. I would take care. I was mom. I was daughter. I was employee. I was a great girlfriend. You need me, I got you. I'm like Superwoman. And I did not realize that I was putting me last. I would buy everybody. I would go above and beyond for other people's gifts. And then skimp when it was time to buy me something. And one of the things that I had to learn from my twin flame is because he kept doing stuff that was like horrible to me. And I was like, and I had, like, I'm the type that would go to the divine. What am I missing here? Because clearly something's going over my head. And the divine was like, your twin flame is treating you the way you treat yourself. Your twin flame is mirroring the way you treat yourself. And once I realized that, I had to change that. And when I changed that behavior in me, the attraction between me and my twin flame severed. You see what I'm saying? Because I learned the lesson. I take care of Tasha first. And ain't nobody taking advantage. Because, baby, you will get cut off. You have to learn the lesson. And once you learn it, the attraction goes away, baby. You've healed. Because now you did the shadow work to heal the childhood wounding where you developed this from. And now you can move on. Do you see what I'm saying? You're not even attracted to somebody who would do that to you. So even if they come back, it's like, baby, we ain't even on the same level. I've healed that side of me. You can't come back. Just something to think about. It's just something to think about. Like, I'm a giver. And gift giving is one of my favorite love languages. I love to give gifts, honey. I spoil you down. And some people like that. Ooh, spoil me. But I like the gifts too, baby. As much as I give gifts, I like them too. But it sucks when you're the one giving gifts and everybody giving you nothing but heartbreak, pain, and despair. No, I don't need that gift. You can keep that. You can keep that. Okay, let's get into it now. This is called the Karma Oracle, which we're getting ready to go into. Now, these are it starts. I got 3 piles. Now, some people, I know one of my favorite readers, she does not break hers up like this. She put all hers together in spirit. Well, she'll pull it and she'll read whatever card spirit. That's not how we do it. My spirit team has me do the planets, the houses, and the sign. Sign, in other words, Aries through Pisces. Houses, whether it's your first, second, third, 12th house, whatever, and the lesson that's tied to the house, and then the planet that rules XYZ. Like Venus rules love and Jupiter's expansion, Saturn is lessons, so on, so on. So this is how we're going to break it up. And then we're going to pull the lesson. I will read each individual card, and we're going to put it together to get the overall lesson of the karma. Okay? So this is what we're going to do here. All right? So we're going to start with the planet. Let's pull our planet. All right, so the first planet we have is not really a planet. It's the moon, Pisces. Okay, it says the nurturing of feelings caused by certain reactions. All right, let's get our house. I can't even shuffle these, they so thin. We have the second house. All right, and it is, it says the second house has to do with your money, your resources. It says your beliefs, what you value. So the house of money. Let's get your sign. Sign is Scorpio. Death and transformation. Okay, Scorpios. It says the purification to resurrect, the secrets resulting in the power of. All right, so let's talk about this. So your karma here is, if you something you don't see, one of the things is your karma that will affect your karma is, it says the nurturing of your beliefs will purify and resurrect certain things. Okay. Welcome, Sun Scorpio. All right. It says the feelings, certain feelings will be caused by the things you value. And some of these things that you value, you like to keep secret. Now, it says your reactions, your resources can result from the power of certain things. Now, let's put it all together. Spirit wants you to nurture certain beliefs that will actually purify and resurrect you. In other words, how do you nurture certain beliefs? Well, when you sit down and spend time with yourself and you do your shadow work, certain things that you believed about yourself that you may have picked up from childhood, does not have to be religious, y'all. It can be for some of y'all, don't have to be. But like certain habits and things that we thought in our childhood that we learned from our parents, our grandparents, lots of things have influence on you. So in order for you to resurrect and purify things, now purify means purify something is putting it in the fire, right? I was just watching something about a silversmith, and it was talking about how God purifies things like silver and gold. Like how does he do this? And I was watching some short, and some lady said that there was a Bible group of women who did not understand what did this mean. So one of the ladies volunteered to go sit with a silversmith to understand. So what the silversmith was doing with the silver, and this goes with what we're talking about, was he put the silver, the hottest part of the silver, in the middle of the fire. And it was to purify the impurities. And so she's sitting there watching him, and he's telling her what she's doing. And she goes, well, how do you know when it's ready? Because he said if he puts it in there too long, it could ruin it. Well, how do you know when it's ready? He says, when I could see my reflection in it. Now, they were talking about how God purifies us when he puts us in certain situations that are hard, feels like fire. But when you start to resemble more like him, that's when he knows you're ready. Catch what I'm putting down. So where are you getting certain beliefs? How are you purifying them? What do you need to resurrect? What do you need to let go of? Now, when it comes to feelings, how do you feel about certain things that you value, like money? How much value do you put on money? Are you secretive with money? Do you hide money? Does money define you? Are you one of the people who your validation is from having money? I feel good about myself when I have money, and that's a secret because this is how I validate myself. Because that's people who will chase clout. What are your feelings surrounding the second house? It tells me a lot about what you believe. It could tell me if you have low self-esteem, high self-esteem. Money don't really hold that much value to you because you feel like money is energy and energy is everywhere. And I can get, hey, you can get more of this anytime, anywhere. Money never runs out because God got more than enough. How you feel about money can tell me a lot about how you feel about yourself. Keep this in mind. Now, the moon, we got reactions. Now, typically the moon hides. Some of y'all are hiding certain reactions when it comes to your resources due to the result of how you used it. For instance, let me give you an example. If you have money but you misappropriate money, you might hide the results of how certain things happened with that money because you are embarrassed. You don't want people to know that you done made a foolish decision. Just like a person might hide, people do it all the time. There's people who will look like they look like they have money, but then they have none. They have the car, they have the house, the estates, but then they don't eat all week. There's people like that. I've met a few of them. They got a nice house. They dressed to the nines. They look like damn model fine. When then you go over there, there ain't nothing in the refrigerator. They never eat. They're starving because of how they value the second house. So the karma here is surrounding. We need to take some time, think about how we value money, how money makes us feel about ourselves, and what values do we need to keep? What values do we need to let go of that can make us purify? Money can change a lot, but what is it going to say about you? You know how like they say also collective, when people get money, it only highlights what's already there. So like what's in your heart will really come out full force. If you are an asshole, and you might be a quiet asshole, but you get some money, it's going to come out you're a bigger asshole. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like if some people, if you are a giver, you get money, it's just gonna highlight you might be a bigger giver. You might give to like big charities. You see what I'm saying? It will reflect this. So that's the first one. So think about how you feel about money. Are you somebody who clout chases? Are you somebody who overgives? There's something being hidden there. Get to the bottom of it, please. What's up, Ebaz? I think y'all get what I'm saying. Some of y'all get it, some of y'all don't. We got Venus, the planet of pleasure and attraction. Venus. The planet of attraction and pleasure. Good times. Ew. What's up, super humble? How you doing? We got the first house, which talks about your action, your desires. Who are you, collective? Who are you? What's in your first house? Let's talk about the signs. Sign Virgo, Virgie Virg. It says the serving of others, the details, do what you must do. All right. It says some of y'all are attracting who you are. And some of y'all, in attracting who you are, you like to serve others. Be careful. See, like attracts like, but there is another thing. I forget what it was called. Spirit had told me about what it was called. I still have not found it yet again. I have a book and I have not found what they call it, but it's like attracts like, but it's like, well, you get the wrong thing. Let me give you an example. Okay, I want to wear a dress. Let's say I want to wear a dress, and this dress is beautiful, and I want to bring attention to myself by wearing this beautiful dress, right? But let's say I put on the dress with the intention of getting his attention. But then I walk out the house, and instead of getting positive attention, I am now attracting catcalls and people disrespecting me. I got what I wanted, but I didn't. So we got to be careful with attraction, because you can want to serve others and have a big heart. I'm a giver, I'm an open book, but you have to also understand there's a duality of what you could attract to yourself because of that. So you have to be careful with like attracts like, because sometimes you will attract overtakers. You know what I'm saying? All they do is take. They don't know how to give. Or you might attract an energy vampire to yourself because you don't have boundaries. You are wanting to serve others, but you got to have a boundary. And if you don't have a boundary, that's how you become an overgiver. Do you see what I'm saying? So we got pleasure from your desires and the details. So Spirit says they want you to look at the details of your desires. And what are you getting pleasure from? Do you get pleasure from giving? Cool. But let's break it down further. Okay? What exactly about giving makes you happy? Does it make you feel needed? Does it make you feel valued? What is it about giving? Because we talking about serving others here, and we talking about your first house and how you see yourself. Can you break that down? All right. Then we got do what you must do, your actions, and the good times. Listen, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do and take action, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Some of y'all are self-starters. Some of y'all have that cardinal self-starters. I think my cardinal signs, I got it wrote down, are Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. My self-starters. But the thing about sometimes self-starters is sometimes they don't have that push to keep the flame going. Okay. And this is why we meet other signs, because sometimes the other things will push us to keep the flame, keep going, baby. You know what I'm saying? Give a fire sign and give you that push. Whereas sometimes you need fixed energy so you can hold the line and not give up. You see what I'm saying? So we are the mutable signs are my, you know what I'm saying? They have their power to change. And then we got the fixed energy, where they hold the line. So Spirit is wanting you to look at what you need to do to change your actions so that you can actually have a more positive outcome, and it'll lead to better times for you. Okay. So this is what I want you to do. Think about your motivation for serving others. Why do you desire to serve others? What type of people are you attracting to yourself? Because sometimes we're attracting the wrong thing. Our intention is this, but our signal that we're putting out attracts the wrong thing. So we got to do the homework and figure out where we're going wrong. See what I'm saying? Yes. That's what we got. All right. What's up? Let's ask D. What it do, boo? All right. So we got The planet we got this time, ooh, we got Jupiter. Come on, Pisces and Sagittarius, they rule by Jupiter. The planet of expansion. I love this. So it says learn or teach. Are you the type that where you want to learn or do you want to teach? Can you be positive or are you going to be positive about something and grow and expand? The choice is yours. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it, JP. You know what, JP? Spirit has taught me a lot. Like my middle name literally means clarity. I was named after my grandpa Clarence and my grandmother Clara. And my middle name is actually Clarice. And I did not know Clarice means clarity. And that is one of the things I thought it was funny because, you know, I come from a long line of teachers, and I used to be like, I will never teach. I remember saying that when I was younger. I will never be a teacher. Oh my God, all these teachers, I would never teach. And then here I am teaching, but I teach in a spiritual sense, whereas my family are literally educators. It is so funny to me. It's all my life I said I would never teach it. Look at me. That's so funny. Anyway, so we're talking about Jupiter. Now we have the 6th house. Serving. How you serve others. Let's talk about the 6th house, okay? How you serve other people. 6th house is also about relationships, okay? Your relationship with others, your partnerships, right? And then we have the sign of Gemini, the sign of communication, okay? Such funny that JP was saying. You said never say never. Ain't that it? Okay, so it says, do you want to learn or teach? Do you want to make this a full-time job where you get information or you explain the information? Spirit is asking, oh Lord, I feel like somebody being called. They said, because some of y'all have a very positive attitude about serving others. And you are very good in the house of communication, hence the Gemini energy. Okay. It says it's time for some of y'all to grow and expand, but they want you to do a little bit at a time because there will be results and fluctuations. So like you're going to let me show you. So like when you say you want to become a speaker, right? Not every speaker speaks fluently. They make mistakes, right? But you could see how you have grown over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have said that. I can remember your readers from way back when. You've grown. You change as time goes on. There will be fluctuations. So Spirit is asking you, which one of y'all want to make this a full-time job? Either you're going to be an educator or you're going to take in knowledge. Or maybe you're going to do both. Some of y'all are good at explaining information because you're good in the house of communication. Some of y'all are meant to talk. Some of y'all might have a Gemini placement somewhere. And they want you to communicate because you can actually create a lot of good results in the area of communication. Whether you're teaching or you take in knowledge and you're able to explain it, something going on with communication, you'll be really good at it. Whether you communicate through singing, writing, so forth, somebody is real good at it. You got a Gemini placement somewhere. But I don't know. Maybe y'all should check and see if you got Gemini somewhere in the 6th house, which has to do with serving others. But Spirit says that if you decide that you want to teach or learn, however you choose to expand, do a little bit at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. You're still going to grow and expand, but you don't have to grow and expand overnight. You can do it in little here, little there, little here, little there. And over time, you look back and you be like, oh, okay. I look back and now I'm so far along. I didn't have to do it all over, all at once. That's it. I don't think I want to pull anymore. Keep this in mind. I hope this helps. These karma cards really wasn't reading karma as much as it was giving valuable information on different areas. So we talked about communication, giving and expanding. We talked about who you are. What do you get pleasures from? Do you get pleasures and desires from serving others or not? Which some of y'all do, which you want a full-time job in helping others. And then we got others of you all, we talked about how you see money. How are you using your resources? Are you using your resources to serve others? Are you secretly thinking you build your self-esteem from money? Your money is I'm gonna use this money to help create good. How do you value and see money in the second house? Because some people, I'm telling you, what you do with a little you do with a lot. And what's in the heart will always come from the mouth. I know people right now, I like loved them to pieces, had no idea that money would change their entire personality. And it really wasn't that it changed, it was just hidden. It was beneath the surface. And then when they got money, they got on their high horse and it was like, damn, who the hell are you? You acting brand new. We've had reads like this. You see what I'm saying? So think about what I'm saying. Those are the lessons that we're getting from the karma card. Now, why are these lessons coming from the karma card? Because they will bring karma to your ass. Mm-hmm. You misappropriate money, you're gonna pay for it. You don't know how to serve others, and you out here and you're being manipulative, and you're communicating, and you're using gifts that could teach and expand, but you're using them to manipulate. You're gonna pay the karma. Same thing goes for that. What is this? We talked about money and the thing with teaching and all of this, and even the stuff that you get pleasure from. Your desires in the first house. I'm trying to tell you, it all will bring karma. There's a good and a bad and a duality to everything. Just keep that in mind. That's it. That's all. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. This reading was not for everybody tonight, but thank you to those of y'all who stuck with it. Hopefully you learned some, because that's the whole purpose of the channel, is to learn. That's why we're here. Okay. And I want to thank JP the guy for being an awesome moderator. He always shows up for me, and I appreciate you so very much, JP the guy. I really, really do. So and thank you to all you all who stuck with the reading. Thank you for hitting the like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all for the 5 jewels, the 142 likes. This reading was not well, it might have been just as long as our normal readings. Y'all have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon. If you need a personal reading, I am the light tarot at gmail.com. Okay, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know when I upload. And if you feel you don't have, y'all, I want you to really hype up the videos you really, really like. You ain't got to hype up every video, but if it's a really good reading and you learned a lot from it, please hype it up so that other people can find the channel. Okay. All right. How you doing, Mickey Isley? How you doing? Good evening. And Dora M. Tumulo. How you doing? Tumlo. Excuse me. How you doing? All right. You said that laugh brightens your day. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that, Clifford. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.